Andy and Dave Daly right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly, back fresh after a weekend. There's Dave Cackley, who looks great, feels great,
Mm-hmm.
nice tan
Yes.
going, got his good white shirt on.
Yep.
That was a little cough.
Let me ask you, why do you put the cough button on when you're obviously on it when it's a video
Because
and
people don't want
people
to,
see your mouth, but they see
I
your mouth going.
it's called couth.
Okay.
It's called diplomacy. It's called
Okay.
it's called gentlemanly things.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So tell me about your weekend. Who did you encroach on
Oh,
for
Jesus.
freebies and
This was. I had issues this weekend.
oh boy. Nobody had
Starting
meat.
with what?
Nobody had
Oh,
meat.
no, I had plenty of meat this weekend. That's not
Okay.
wasn't the issue. I had a long day on Saturday because I had to take. Max had a basketball tournament. He's not going to play freshman ball, but he's playing summer ball to kind of like keep him in shape for football because he's got football stuff all this week and most of the summer.
Right.
So it's at Grand Valley State, and I had a bit of an issue. Max actually had to direct me to the facility once I got on. I was like, I can't find the rec center. Why can't it's supposed to be here? And he's like, Dad, it's right over here. I said, down here. No, Dad, you got to go around here. So I was lost. So I dealt with that for 6 hours. They went 2-1. Max played pretty well, especially for someone who hadn't played since sixth grade. And that was fine and everything. But Saturday, I was waiting for my check from the always efficient, always on time U.S. Postal Service, which of course didn't show up on time because they're able to get it on time like maybe once every other month.
Yeah.
It comes when it's supposed to because, why be efficient? Because you don't have to be. And then so that doesn't come. So I'm like, okay, hopefully it comes today. Who knows? It's a crapshoot with the U.S. mail because God forbid the company use Federal Express or UPS or a legitimate delivery service. Oh, don't get me started on that because the last multiple times I've tried to go, there's a huge thing with HR and it doesn't go. The spelling of my name's all effed up, so they can't. I have no idea why I can't get direct deposit right now, but it's too much of a headache to even deal with. So I've got to deal with the snail mail U.S. Postal Service, which again I still don't know why that's still a thing, along with Amtrak. And don't get me started on that. Then what else? What else? So yesterday, we're going through the Burger King drive-through as I'm taking Max home after I watch him. I took him to a friend's to Duncan Lake friend's house. We put there a jet ski stand, so he got to fly around on the jet ski, and that's fun. I get a kick out of watching. There's nothing more fun than watching your kid have fun. It really is. As a parent, it's an unbelievable sense of enjoyment you get. But anyway, we're going home, and we stop by the Burger King drive-through, and one of the simplest orders you can have. I order a Whopper, ketchup, mustard, pickle. He orders a Whopper, just ketchup. Boom. We're the only people in line. We pull up. I pay for it. Okay. 10 minutes later, he gets his burger. I get mine. They put cheese on it. I overreact to this, but it's the fact I was like, come on, this is you cannot screw up this. I didn't even order drinks, no fries, nothing else with it. And I unleash multiple mother effers in the car. As, by the way, we're listening to a church service because, this is how Max and I attend church. Like, okay, on the way home, we'll throw on a little sermon or whatever. And so I'm doing that. So I feel bad about that and have to apologize. Like, I'm sorry. I overreacted. He was just laughing his ass off because he thinks it's funny as hell that I flipped out over and he didn't care because his burger was right. So I go in there, I get that taken care of, and get him home, and I've got to take him to get his physical today, which hopefully it's not like last year because I'm going to blow up at these people if they start asking me if I own guns again, because I don't know what that has to do with his fitness for football. And do you own guns? Are you? I'm like, why? What? I remember saying no, but in my head going, why the f are you asking me these inane questions that have nothing to do with my son's physical fitness? So I got So it was a bit of a trying weekend for me.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's like seriously, Burger King, you guys are making $16 an hour now, and you can't get 2 hamburgers correct. 2. Good God. And it would be one thing if this only happened, once in a while. And when I was a kid, this never happened.
Yeah.
It never happened.
Yeah.
And they were making like $2 an hour back then. I mean, somebody needs to either just replace them all with AI or pay cut. I'm tired of the lack of efficiency. I'm done.
All right.
Oh, and by the way, you give me the wrong order after taking 10 minutes and you don't say sorry about the wait. At least throw me a bone. Even if you're not sorry about the wait, at least pretend you give a shit about your job.
Right.
Or you care the least amount about customer service. That would be great. But but again, this is this caused me too much angst. I shouldn't have reacted the way I did. It was just one of those. Oh, the other thing, insurance. I had already taken care. I had that big kerfuffle after forgetting the payment, and then I got that taken care of. Made the payments on time. Got a letter saying I owed $600 that I didn't owe. And then I call them back, and I call back, and I get the recording. No, I'm completely up to date, but their paperwork is wrong. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that. We'll see when I take him to get his physical today. Well, your insurance is suspended. No, it's not, because I just paid it. And I double checked twice to make sure everything's up to date. And according to the service, it is, but according to the paperwork, it's not, because the insurance companies are inept. So I dealt with a lot of ineptitude this weekend when it came to,
I'm glad I asked.
Yeah. This is your fault. This is your fault for asking me about my weekend.
I'm glad I asked. I
usually have a good weekend. And it mostly was.
I feel better.
Honestly, it mostly was.
Okay.
I got some lake time. I got some sun. But I let things that shouldn't bother me as much as they bothered me really, really bother me. And that's on me. That part's on me. But also, these people need to do their jobs better. This is a shit show.
Okay. Well, with that, why don't we go ahead and do the news? I will. Okay. I'll be in tune. I'll be alert. I'll be observant. I will. Right. I'll stay in my lane because I can tell that.
No,
there's. I'm fine. There's really no need to pile on Dave today. Because
feel free.
Right at the edge.
I'm not. No, I want to thank you for letting me purge all that.
I can see him later today at a fast food restaurant, and maybe the beginnings of falling down, which we all saw with.
Oh God! Oh, I have thought that. You know what? The older I get, the more I understand Michael Douglas's character.
That's what that was. That's what that movie was.
Because you know what? He wasn't the bad guy.
No,
he wasn't the bad guy.
Not at all.
There you go.
Machine guns are justified.
Fresca.
Because you got the wrong stuff on your Whopper. That's right. All right. Take a deep breath. Say, I'm at one with the me.
I am at one with me. I'm good now.
Okay.
Because I didn't keep it all in.
All right. Well,
I know.
I'll send you a bill for the.
But no, I will agree. Yelling multiple MFers because you got cheese on your Whopper that you ordered without cheese. That's probably overreacting. Actually, it is overreacting. That's why I apologize for it. But,
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. More people are going into credit card debt. Seriously overdue debt is at its highest level in more than a decade. Severely delinquent debt is defined as more than 90 days overdue. That's up to 10.7%. A year ago it was at 8.2. Bottom line, you just got to pay it off as soon as you can. Otherwise, you're going to be in deep debt. You don't want to get debt. and as somebody who's lived in debt most of his life, and we live in a country that's going to be in debt until our kids die. So,
well, the rest of the world's that way too. So
exactly. Oh, 100%. Nobody has any money anywhere anymore. It's all everything. The whole planet is a giant house of cards right now. There you go. Fiscally speaking, but ultimately we'll be fine anyway. Apple is getting more involved with AI. The company's next generation of software is expected to be packed with an array of AI features designed to make a virtual assistant Siri smarter and make photos, music, texting, and possibly creating emojis on the fly a more productive and entertaining experience. A developers conference later today will provide more details.
I can't wait.
Apple is a little late they kind of been dragging their feet on the AI game, and
I think for you, when they come up with that emoji that makes give me my Whopper the right way, just right.
Mm-hmm.
You won't even have to talk. You can just drive back through the drive-through window and hold up your phone, and you can be like, "That's what I look like right now."
You know who always gets it right? Fresca.
Oh yeah, I've been a Fresca proponent since day one. Mm-hmm. I've loved the Fresca.
Sparkling soda water. Never was there a more apt or well-defined beverage than Fresca as a sparkling soda, because it is sparkling.
Yeah.
If you want yourself a sparkling beverage, grab a Fresca.
Okay.
Finally, Miss Michigan, the Miss Michigan pageant returning to Ski Town this week. The 3-night contest of talent, beauty, elegance returns to the historic Froenthal Theater on Thursday. There will be 17 Miss Michigan teen contestants, 20 Miss Michigan competitors, all vying for crowns. Going to be a great 3 days of what did I say? Beauty, elegance, and
Grace.
talent.
I
guess you could throw grace in there.
You can throw grace in.
You could throw even some intellect in there.
Yeah. You can do that. We stream that for them, and they actually make money on the pay-per-view. So we add to that event every year.
Go.
Proud
for you.
That's right.
As you should be.
There we go.
Sports. Tigers beat up on Milwaukee at 10-2. They're back to just one game under 500. Cubs win. They double up Cincinnati 4-2. NBA Finals. Boston takes a 2-0 lead. They beat Dallas 105-98. Florida, Edmonton, game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals face-off set for 8 p.m. tonight on ABC. Florida leads that series 1-0. That's sports.
All right, here comes Jeopardy today, and you've got all the opportunity in the world to win this one. This one's a piece of cake. $200 question. Tasty business is the category.
Okay.
Developer Jeff Raskin loved this type of apple so much he named an Apple computer after one.
This type of apple? Oh, geez, this is green apple?
What?
A green apple?
A green apple.
No.
Wow.
Big apple? Green apple?
6.
Dude, see, I was this weekend this is messing with me.
How about a Macintosh?
See, I didn't. Okay, that's on me.
That's on you. I want you to go home today, and I want you to work on anger management.
I honestly did not know Macintosh was an apple.
That's how little work on. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to breathe in. Actually, you know what you're going to do today? I want you to go home today and look up MuskegonBetter.com, and I want you to do the yoga that's right there on the front page. Okay? Mindful Movements Yoga with Svenja Tanner. You'll do that today, and you'll feel better about you. Right, deep breath.
I'm gonna.
No. Shh. This is your Jedi Master talking now. This is what you need. You need guidance. You need a hand to hold on to. And if I were there, I'd give you a hug. You're going to be okay.
I know I'll be okay.
You got smited on a Whopper, and it threw off your.
I got smited on a Whopper. I had to deal with insurance companies.
Oh my God!
And the snail's pace of the U.S. Postal Service.
Okay.
So
let's
where we're
be at one with me, and
okay.
We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Turn into the skid. I'll straighten myself out. See ya.
Happy Monday, Muskegon. We'll kick off the week with some breezy and cool weather, but as we progress through the week, that wind will calm back down finally and will warm up. So let's take a look at your forecast, brought to you by Trinity Health. Today, Monday, we are looking pretty breezy and a little on the cooler side, but after today we will warm right up and our winds should finally calm down, and we should stay dry until about Thursday night, when we could see a chance for some rain that could continue into the early hours of Friday. Aside from the breeze, today should be mostly sunny with a high only around 68 and some winds out of the north around 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts possible up to 25 miles per hour. And tonight will be clear also with a low around 47, so very chilly with winds out of the north around 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour. So today will be another pretty breezy day. And temperatures are relatively cool county-wide. Most of our towns will have high temperatures today in the mid to higher 60s, and right along the lake shore, just right about 60 or right under. So overall, pretty chilly county-wide. But after today, our highs are finally back into those lower to mid 70s, and we start warming up even more after that. Tuesday, we'll have a high around 73 with mostly sunny skies, lots of sunshine in that forecast as well. Wednesday, a high around 76. Thursday, 79, but we do have a 40% chance of some overnight showers on Thursday that will continue into Friday morning. With Friday, a high around 76 again with mostly sunny skies. Saturday, 74, and Sunday, possibly 80 degrees again, which is lovely to see after the cool weekend we just had. That's all for your Monday forecast, brought to you by Trinity Health for the Muskegon Channel. I'm Tegan Schultz, and I hope you have a great day.